Welcome to Tokyosaurus. So what's up in Japan? So the Trend Award for the top trending topics in Japan was just broadcasted yesterday to the world. I think the whole video was over 2 hours long with a ton of Japanese entertainers that attended, while there were also a bunch that performed for the audience. Basically, it was the Twitter Oscars for the top trending things in Japan for the year 2017. There were plenty of people and topics that were awarded, but today we're going to be focused on one thing. And that is the award for the top trending anime of 2017, or in their own words, Anime of the Year. This award is powered by Twitter Japan based on their own metrics and data they've gathered over the year, so it's definitely representative of the most talked about anime on Twitter, which pretty much means the most talked about anime for the year period, at least in Japan. Twitter is pretty much the biggest platform to see what people are talking about, especially in Japan. So I would say it's pretty accurate in terms of the ranking of top trending anime, and also pretty different than what we have here over in the West. So if you're looking for something to watch in 2017 to not miss out the most popular shows in Japan, this is the list to look at. This list is definitely going to surprise you, but don't hate if your anime is not on here, because just because a lot of people are talking about it on Twitter in Japan doesn't mean it's good. Sometimes there might have just been a lot of controversies regarding the anime, or people just like to make memes out of them. But anyways, here's the list. Starting at the bottom, we have New Game, Touken Ranbu Hanamaru, and Dream Fez. I actually thought New Game would have been higher on this list with the amount of GIFs and memes people have made from the anime, but somehow Dream Fez, one of the lowest ranking anime from 2016 in the West in terms of popularity, was able to beat out New Game by 2 ranks, which is pretty amazing seeing how no one in the West has even heard about Dream Fez. Dream Fez is a male idol show, and that is probably why no one paid any attention to it over here in the West, and also why it's super popular in Japan enough to beat out the likes of New Game. Touken Ranbu Hanamaru snuck its way to number 9, but I know absolutely nothing about Touken Ranbu, so let's just move on. In the next 4 spots, we have Fate Apocrypha, Katsugeki Touken Ranbu, Eromanga Sensei, and Girls und Panzer. Kind of surprised Fate Apocrypha actually landed so high as a proper series without much controversy or meme power, so I guess that really speaks to just how strong the series is on its own. We have another Touken Ranbu on the list here, so here's a little fun fact about Touken Ranbu. It was originally a web browser game before being adapted into 2 anime, and it's basically a male version of the game Kantai Collection, which you collect warships that are anime girls. But in Touken Ranbu, you collect legendary swords that are anime guys, which is why this thing is super popular amongst young women in Japan. For Eromanga Sensei, I think we all know exactly why Eromanga Sensei is up here, so I don't think I need to say any more, except that I actually expected it to be a little higher. For Girls und Panzer, you may have not watched the anime Girls und Panzer, but you have definitely seen anime girls in tanks, and you can definitely thank the memes that people have made out of this anime for that. And so finally, we have arrived at the top 3. At number 3, we have Yuri on Ice. Definitely worthy of its spot and actually winning many awards last year in many Anime of the Year awards on the internet. People are still talking about it in 2017 despite it finishing airing at the end of 2016 and only having 12 episodes. It is definitely going into the Anime Hall of Fame in the near future as a classic, so if there's one serious show you want to catch up on this year, you're already 1 year late. At number 2, we have Love Live. Japan loves its idols, enough said. But if you visited Japan anytime in the last year or so, the amount of merchandise for Love Live is absolutely unreal. And if you've watched the latest idol arc in Gintama, you would know exactly just how powerful idols are, especially in a group. But anyways, we finally arrived at number 1. Without a doubt, Kemono Friends has taken the number 1 spot, by far beating out probably all its competition this year combined. It shot up in popularity at the beginning of this year after a few episodes of airing. It was made on a shoestring budget, and it was able to become one of the most talked about anime on the internet within a few weeks, literally from nobody knowing about it to everybody talking about it. Truly zero to hero, and even beating out the biggest franchises in the anime industry in terms of popularity, enshrining itself eternally as the biggest miracle in the history of anime. Anyways, those are the top 10 most talked about anime on Twitter for the year 2017, with Kemono Friends winning the Trend Award for Anime of the Year hosted by Twitter Japan itself. I think the winner was clear this year, but I'm more interested in what you guys thought of the rest of the anime that were on the list. Are you surprised that other series weren't talked about as much in 2017? Dragon Ball Super anyone? As usual, let me know down in the comments below. Don't forget to drop a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications if you want to be updated with the latest that's going on in Japan, and I'll see you guys in the next one.